my name's Isabella. Welcome back to a new video. If you're new here, I make curly hair videos all about perfecting your curls. And today is one of my favorite subjects, hair oils. I love hair oils. They're one of my favorite things to do with my hair. Scrunch some oils, massage some oils, do a treatment with oils, just oils, oils, oils. And if you're curious on how I like to use oils to create healthy, strong, bouncy, voluminous curls, keep on watching. So, first off, let's talk about the types of oils that I like to use and their benefits. So you can kind of go into two categories when it comes to oils. The first type of oil you can get are the pre-mixed ones that already have a combination of oils, sometimes essential oils, different ingredients that you can buy from online little small boutiques, or just people that are making their own oils from their home that sell them pretty small batch, or you can buy them from a traditional brand like Cantu, Shea Moisture. There's so many brands that make pre-made oils. So the first one is Mimi's Curls. This is an oil that I buy from a really sweet girl on Instagram. She hand makes all these oils, and this stuff smells so freaking good, you guys. I have the coconut lime scent. It got rubbed off because I got hand sanitizer on it, but it is absolutely amazing. The ingredients are olive oil, rice bran oil, avocado oil, almond oil, ginger, biotin, and essential oil for fragrance. Super simple, basically like if you were to make your own, but she already did it for you. This oil is one of my current favorites. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. This I use daily on my scalp. I take a tiny bit, pop some on the tips of my fingers, pat my two fingers together, and massage my scalp. I'll do this usually while I'm watching TV, before bed, and I'll just give my scalp a really nice massage, making sure I get it everywhere. No, my scalp doesn't get oily. It really soaks in there fairly immediately. And then I'll use one of these scalp massaging, this is not a brush, scalp massagers with these little silver balls that feel amazing on your scalp. And I will just massage my scalp for at least 5 minutes. And that is my favorite way to use Mimi's Curls. Now, if I'm not using Mimi's Curls, I will be using Gro Mega Thick Growth Oil. Is that what it's called? Mega Thick Formula Hair Oil. This guy is, again, another favorite of mine, and this promotes thick and strong, healthy hair. It adds shine. It helps stimulate your scalp to help promote new growth. And I wanted to touch bases on that because I know a lot of people always ask or want to know what can you do to make your hair grow longer, faster. And that's sort of a weird question because the answer isn't probably what you want to hear. The answer is you can't really make your hair grow faster than it's physically capable of. Our hair grows on average about 6 months a year, and that's really reaching its full potential. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it is more, but on average 6 inches. And sometimes there's a lot of reasons why our hair doesn't grow. Our scalp isn't properly clean, diet, so many different things that are a factor for hair growth, that using hair oil and stimulating your hair follicle will help give it that extra boost to help it reach its full potential. Now, will it make your hair grow 3 inches a month? Probably not. Pretty much no, that's not going to happen. But if you're someone that maybe doesn't give your hair and scalp the love and attention that it needs and start doing scalp massages, your scalp is definitely going to be stimulated and promote new growth and help it reach its full potential. So I just wanted to briefly touch bases on that. Anyways, this guy was my OG favorite, and it still is one of my favorites, but once Mimi's Curls came along, this kind of took its place, but this is my second favorite. This guy has a bit more ingredients. You can kind of see it does have quite a bit longer of an ingredient list, which there's nothing wrong with. If you are looking for a bit more of a basic, more simple sort of natural route, Mimi's Curls is probably your gal. But if that's not something you're hugely concerned about, one of my favorites is still the Gro. This guy has wheat germ oil, sweet almond oil, metafoam seed oil, shea butter, tea tree oil, tons of other extra oils, hops extracts, a few fragrances, and a ton of other like floral extracts. And this guy, same thing. I will use it on my fingertips, massage it on my scalp daily, and also I will scrunch on my ends as well. I actually do that with the Mimi's. I forgot to mention that. I will also take a little bit after I've massaged my scalp and just scrunch my ends with it just to add some shine and help with some moisture retention. This is also, again, a really lightweight oil, so it won't weigh your hair down and won't give it a greasy feeling, especially on your scalp. I wash my hair every 5 to 7 days-ish. Sometimes it varies. And this stuff doesn't build up on my scalp even on the 7th, even 8th, 9th, even 10th day. And the last pre-made oil is a little bit different. This is the Cantu Tea Tree and Jojoba Hair and Scalp Oil. This guy, as you can see, it is a thick girl. She thick. So this guy is not what you would consider an oil. It is more of like a grease or butter. And you really need to squeeze this guy to get it to come out. Ooh, it's a little hot in here, so there's a few drips. But for the most part, it is more of a thicker texture. And this stuff is really great if you have braids or a protective style. Yes, I'm putting that little few drops in my scalp. If you have braids, a protective style, or just really like a thick, rich oil on your... Don't use this daily like the other two oils I just mentioned, the Do-Gro and the Mimi's curls, because this can get a little heavy after the 5th or the 6th day of using it. So I will sometimes use it once or twice a week instead of one of the other oils when I do want that little bit extra moisture. Also, another way I like to use this guy is as an oil pre-poo treatment. I do have a video how I do my pre-poo that I will link down below. I don't use this guy, but the method is still the same. You would just saturate your scalp, part it all different ways, make sure your entire scalp is saturated with the oil, let it sit for about, honestly, I feel like it varies. It's up to you. I say at least an hour, but you can definitely do it for more. I usually do it for about 4 to 5, and shampoo twice, and you have a very hydrated and conditioned scalp. This oil actually has petroleum as its first ingredient, which means that it's really going to lock that moisture and hydration in your hair and scalp and not let it evaporate, which is also a main reason why I don't like using this daily. The petroleum can eventually cause a little bit of buildup on your hair. Nothing that you can't shampoo out, but if I'm going to wear my hair for the next few days, I don't want it to have a heavy feeling on my hair and scalp. Now we go to pure oil. So this is just one ingredient, the oil. The first one, which is one of my absolute favorites, is Sunny Isles Extra Dark Jamaican Black Castor Oil. So I actually have this in the extra dark, and I have it in the original. There's hair. There is always hair on everything, you guys. I'm sorry. Hair is everywhere. Okay. I have the original Sunny Isle Jamaican Black Castor Oil. And the difference between the extra dark and the original is the ash content. So it's just processed. I'm so sorry, there is hair. It is just processed a little bit longer, so it has a bit higher of an ash content, which is actually more beneficial for your hair. I actually am almost done with the original, which is why I have the extra dark. Jamaican Black Castor Oil's benefits are honestly just so plenty. It helps stimulate the scalp for new growth. It helps cleanse the scalp. If you have dandruff or dry scalp, this is amazing as a pre-poo. It helps add shine. It helps strengthen your hair. It helps prevent split ends. It doesn't get rid of split ends because nothing can do that. But if you have just had a cut or if your hair is on the drier side, it helps kind of lock in that moisture and prevents your hair from getting any drier. So I went to edit my video and realized it stopped recording when I started talking about my benefits and ways I like to use sweet almond oil. So we're gonna do that right now. My favorite ways to use sweet almond oil is in my pre-poo treatments. Castor oil, it's very thick, dense, and sticky, and sometimes using just Jamaican Black Castor Oil on its own can be hard to distribute throughout your scalp. So I mix in about equal parts of the sweet almond oil in my pre-poo treatments, and the almond oil in there will really help smooth and make the oil a lot thinner and easier to distribute throughout my entire scalp and hair. I also really love using sweet almond oil just on its own. I will use it on my hair dry, just scrunching it in on my ends. Also to help tame frizz, I will smooth it out on the top. By the way, I do know my scalp is a little frizzy. It is very humid today, and frizz is just a part of having curly hair. I will say it again. Frizz is just a part of having curly hair. So normal, don't fight it, embrace it. Anyways, so sweet almond oil is great for helping tame those little extra bits of frizzies and add that extra shine and moisture throughout my entire hair. Anyways, back to the video where I have lipstick on. The next oil that I really like to use is organic extra virgin coconut oil. Now, coconut oil has sort of a interesting reputation. Some people love it, some people hate it. It really has a reputation. Coconut oil for me has always been a great oil. With all of these oils, it really depends on your porosity, your density, your texture, your hair goals. But I feel like a lot of people love to hate on coconut oil and a lot of people love to rave about coconut oil. Personally, my favorite way of using coconut oil is in my pre-poo treatments. I will scoop a little bit of coconut oil and add it to my personal mixture that I make. And I just find it adds that extra softness, shine, it gives crazy shine. I find if any oil gives the most shine, it is definitely coconut oil, as well as really helps penetrate the hair cuticle and add strength to my hair. When I used to bleach my hair when I had straight hair, I used to actually lather my hair in coconut oil an hour before I would go to bed, wake up the next morning and wash it, and it would really, really help smooth the cuticle as well as strengthen my hair from breakage. So coconut oil still definitely has a place in my favorite oils, but it's definitely up to you if you want to use it. I feel like the controversy with coconut oil is that a lot of people say that it does not moisturize. It doesn't keep your hair hydrated, when in reality, none of these oils will add moisture into your hair. There's no water in these oils, so that's not going to give you moisture. What's going to give you moisture is already having a really hydrating routine and then using these oils in combination to help lock in that moisture and prevent it from dispersing throughout the air. Your hair can only hold on to moisture for so long depending on your porosity, and these oils will help keep that moisture in your hair longer. People also think that coconut oil creates a buildup on the hair, which anything that has an oily or buttery texture can do. The most important thing when using any oils or anything that has sort of a buttery, creamy texture is to clarify and make sure you are using a shampoo and not exclusively co-washing. So that's my little TED Talk about coconut oil. Hey everyone, so my camera died for this intro, but next is the last oil I will be talking about. And one of my OG favorites is 100% organic, cold-pressed Moroccan argan oil. Argan oil is the oil that started it all. I used this as a child, I used it as a teen, and it's the first oil I ever really put in my hair, and I realized that I really loved the look and feel of my hair and the overall, over time, results of using argan oil in my hair. It is so nutrient rich, as well as a good weight oil. It has like not a too heavy, not a too thick texture. It's really right in the middle, so it's good for taming down any excess frizz. It's also really good for moisturizing and keeping that moisture in your hair, and it's also really good for pre-poo treatments. I use it for all of the above. Hey everyone, if you are wondering why I look a little different and don't have makeup on anymore, unfortunately while I was filming my camera died, so I have to film this last little segment looking a little bit different. But anyways, back to the oils. A little tip I will say with argan oil is make sure you're using pure argan oil. A lot of brands that sell cheaper argan oil will actually just put maybe a few drops of argan oil in their formulations and just fill it with fillers, silicones, cheap oils that aren't going to give you the same benefits as an argan oil. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope this helped you learn some more information on all the different hair oils that I use that have really changed my hair for the better. If you have any questions, as per usual, go ahead and comment them down below. I will also link my other social media, my Facebook group that I just created that is for every curly imaginable or wavy. If you follow the curly girl method, if you don't, all of the above, you are welcome. And I also have my personal Facebook page where I post all my wash and go routines and anything else that I forgot to mention. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!